Snow Patrol! There you go. Oh, lads. Congratulations on this. It is brilliant. You've no idea how delighted I am, how relieved I am. Because what happens is sometimes with a band that you love and they bring something out in you and you're really hoping that it's going to be great and then you have to sit here and pretend that it is. But this is really good. It's so good.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Brilliant. We've had a great summer of festivals, and also we did our own show in Limerick in Thomond Park. And maybe this was also the audience there as well.
I can't believe I'm looking at you and it's been 30 years. 30 years since you started out. We have a little picture of
Oh, God.
of Gary. This is Gary. This is Gary starting out. Wow. I mean, what do we think of that, guys? I mean...
I'll tell you one thing, he's terrified.
I mean, Johnny, we've got to talk. I think was the last time we were chatting was in LA.
Yep.
Whenever you're out there living that life and these guys pick the phone up and ask you to come back in the studio and get back on the road, is there ever a temptation just to put the feet up in Malibu and not answer?
No, I'm usually there before they hang up. And not because I don't love being there, but we were pretty excited to get in and make this record. And at the start of the year, the Elastic Band was pulled back pretty hard. So when we said go, we went.
The album is called The Forest is the Path, which is very Karate Kid.
Yeah, I haven't thought about it, but I suppose.
It feels like something that I say to our two boys whenever we get lost in the Mourne Mountains on a walk. Don't worry, no, the forest is the path. We're not lost.
We're not. Don't worry about that. Yeah, that's kind of what it means to me. In that I was lost for a lot of my life, and terrified of being lost until I realised that maybe I was meant to be. And when that happens, you feel the ground under your feet, and you smell the air, and you see the trees, and you start to realise that it's okay to be wherever you are. And that's kind of what the title means.
Johnny, you guys have written so many bangers. Now, tell me the truth, because when you're in the studio and you're recording this album, was there a point where you just look at each other and you go, that's a banger? Because that was amazing.
I'm not sure I've ever used the word banger.
Well,
Unless I'm describing where Gary's from in my accent.
I think that's because you're not down with the kids like me, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm just not with it. I'm not with it. There were so many times on this record, I think more than any other record that any of us have ever been around, where we would look at each other and say so much without even saying a word, which again is handy in our accents because only we can understand each other. But there were so many times where we thought, there's something happening, was the phrase that we kind of hung on to a lot. Something is happening, and we had to kind of be curious about it, invite it in, be open to it, wonder about it.
It felt like every time there was just something in the air that we were tuned into, the three of us, and I think that's what makes this record different.
But just listen to you now, it's clearly because you love each other.
Yeah, we really do.
That's what it is. I mean, you've written with other people, Johnny. You've written with Ed Sheeran, The Shape of You, and you know, lots of other bangers. I'm so gonna regret saying that. Is there ever a time where he writes a song with someone else and you guys go, oh, come on, you should have kept that
one for us? Yeah, no. Never. It's not like that. It's not like, not in that way. Not in that way. Not in that way.
That's how that clip is going to be cut, Gary.
Well, hopefully not. But not in that way. By no means. He's written some extraordinary songs, some of the biggest songs in the firmament. But what I mean is, like, we know when a song is for Snow Patrol, and we know when a song is for someone else. That's what I meant by what I said.
I got to talk tattoos here with Johnny, because you have a mutual tattoo with Ed. Is that right, with Ed Sheeran?
Mm-hmm. And Foy Vance and my family all have it too.
Oh, wow. So this is it here. Can you tell us the story about this?
Well, I actually drew that tree, the big tree. Ed wanted a tattoo, and he said, "Can you draw a tree?" And I drew it in some kitchen paper, and he had it tattooed on his arm.
I thought you'd actually given him the tattoo there for a second. That was...
No, I'm too squeamish for that. But the words are a Foy Vance song that he wrote and dedicated to my late father. It's a song called Guiding Light, and that's the words in Irish and my mum's handwriting.
Which is one of the most beautiful songs of all time.
It is indeed, yeah.
It's just so good. We also have some tattoo love for you guys in the audience. We have some people here. First of all, where do we have Laura Birmingham? Where's Laura? Laura's here. Tell us what you've got, Laura.
I've got the lyrics for You Could Be Happy, some of it, from the Eyes Open album. I could get my arm out, just there.
There we go.
Yeah, I got
and when did you get that done?
a couple of weeks ago, but I've been meaning to get it for a long time. I've been listening to the band since I was about 11 or 12, and it's my favourite song, so I just wanted to get it marked on my body.
And why do you love the guy so much?
It's like a soundtrack to our relationship as well. Like, we got together, we bonded over Snow Patrol, and it kind of just went from there. And we've been to all their gigs and followed just around. So we're not stalkers.
I've got a tattoo and I've been to all of your gigs, but I'm not a stalker. Where's Julie Carney? Where's Julie? Hiya, Julie. How you getting on?
Good, thank you.
Great. What have you got?
I have the lyrics on my side that says, "This isn't everything you are."
What does that mean to you?
Well, I was going through a difficult part of my life, and I used to listen to that song quite a bit, and it made me realise that that really didn't have to define me, and that wasn't what my life was about. So then I got it written on my side, so I would always remember it.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Where is Michelle Alexander's? Oh, Michelle. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. You've also got a little bit of Snow Patrol ink.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. You got the symbol there.
Yep, got a snowflake on my arm.
When did you get that done?
This was my 2020 present to myself, but I've been thinking about it since I've been a fan since 2004. So, a long time.
And you've made a bit of a life journey.
I sure have.
Because of the band.
Yep. So I came to Ireland for the first time back in 2009 to see Snow Patrol play at Oxygen. Fell in love with the country, the people, the culture, everything about it. Went home and said, I'm going to move to Ireland one day. 15 years later, here I am.
Give them all a round of applause. How does it feel whenever you hear people whose lives you've changed?
Those are extraordinary stories. I'm not brave enough to get a tattoo, so thank you for doing it. I was going to get a tattoo of a Bon Iver song. The lyric is, everything that happens is from now on. And actually, Ed was going to get the tattoo as well. And Ed and Johnny obviously got the same tattoo, but I chickened out of mine. I got it anyway.
Still time, Gary.
There is still time, yeah.
Nathan, your other half, the brilliant Sarah Green, we all know and love from Bad Sisters. You managed to talk her into appearing on the album. How
did she talk me?
okay.
There she is. I'm definitely punching. It's yeah. I mean, she's an incredible voice, and they were down visiting the studio, and we were looking for voices to add to The Forest is the Path, and a few others as well. And I think it was Gary actually suggested the idea, and then I went home and took credit for it.
I mean, that sounds all right.
But yeah, they were great, and you know, Cor as well.
Oh, yeah, I know that your other half, Courtney Cox, has been doing a wee bit of promo for you as well. We've got a little clip here of...
This is weird. What are you doing? Tell me what's happening. I think you might have lost your mind.
What is it with you guys just asking your other halves for favours? Do you not like paying
I
people?
had no idea that was happening. So she set the phone up in our bedroom and recorded me and asked me questions, and then she went and made the video and showed it to me later. So I had no idea. I really did think she'd lost her mind.
Brilliant, brilliant. Gary, when you look at the money that Oasis are going to make next year.
This is a very. I already feel like there's a very difficult question coming.
You know, do you ever wish that you just made 2 decent albums and fell out for 15 years?
That is not. Well, thanks for that, Paddy. Appreciate. No, we're very, very glad to be still together. But we're really excited to see Oasis again. It's going to be great.
Look, you're gonna sing us out tonight with a song that changed your life. That's not saying too little about this song, is it?
No. Before we wrote Run, we were playing to 20 people a night and sort of dreaming of a life in music, but like working in bars or, you know, I worked in a call centre for a day and a half. It's a story in itself, but we don't have time. And we just didn't think it was ever going to happen for us. It took 10 years. We were an overnight success in a decade. And then we wrote Run, and it all just everything changed. That song, people probably think Chasing Cars is the song that we would point to for that. But Run is the song. Run is the song that changed our lives forever.
And of course, Sinead O'Connor did a version of it. Leona Lewis did a version of it. It is just, it's a song that means so much to so many people. And we are absolutely delighted that you guys are going to sing it for us right now.